Hey guys, thanks for tuning in here to day one of my 21-day cleanse live for 5 at 5 daily recap of how this thing is going. So if you didn't see the video that I posted yesterday and you're wondering what I'm doing on here, check that out. Basically, I have tackled this 21-day cleanse called the Ultimate Reset. And I'm checking in each day to tell you how it's going, what you can expect, things that I learn along the way, and all that jazz. I've set a timer because I really do want to keep these to 5 minutes or less and not ramble on forever. So I will get right to it. Okay, guys, so this was day one for me, and things that I noticed all the way right out of the gate. Number one, this cleanse is not for the faint of heart when it comes to spending money on food. I went to the grocery store today and I dropped about $120 on all the food that I need for this week. That's this week. Granted, some of that stuff is going to carry over to the second and third week, so I won't be rebuying all of it. So the cost will get lower as I go through each week, but that's something to keep in mind. The cleanse kit itself is, I can't remember how much, but it's not cheap. And then you're gonna spend money on food. Expect that, right? You know, this cleanse is to heal your body from the inside out. You want to focus on buying organic foods. You want to focus on getting high quality foods. There's really no point in doing this cleanse if you're going to cheap through it, okay? So keep that in mind. You want to budget for this if you plan to tackle the cleanse yourself. But that was kind of like a shocker. I was like, oh my God. Second thing I noticed was, I made a list, right? I've been writing things down all day. Couple things I noticed, you really need to study this book, this guidebook. Sorry, it's so bright in here. I mean, I have basically already torn this thing apart, looking at it. In our support groups, they have great utilities for things like your shopping list. They give you everything you need to buy for week one. So you can literally, I took this to the grocery store with me today and I just check. But you want to refer back to it. I've basically been keeping this in my purse with me all day because I can't remember off the top of my head yet. It's not a habit. Like, what time do I need to take my supplements? What's my next meal look like? All those things. So for me, I feel like I'm still kind of winging it. Normally what I would recommend, and after going through day one and having it be kind of as discombobulated as it was, if you're going to tackle this cleanse, I would totally recommend that you give yourself like 3 full days of prepping, right? Make sure you go to the grocery store and get all this stuff. I probably went to the store 3 different times today because certain stores didn't have certain things, and some of the ingredients on this cleanse are unique. Like, some of them are like you would find at an Asian market. You might not find them at a regular grocery store. So give yourself like a day to plan and shop for your food. I don't recommend you do it on your first day of the cleanse because honestly, like the third time I went to the grocery store, I was like hungry, tired, headachy, and I was like, good Lord, if I don't find this freaking seaweed roll stuff here in the next second, I'm just gonna say forget it and swap it out with something else. Okay, so that was a lesson learned, is don't put off your planning until the last minute. It's probably not the best idea to wing it. But I'm going to push through and get through it anyway. I've got my whole kitchen stocked. I have all the stuff I need for meals for the rest of this week, which is awesome. And if I've missed anything, I'll just pop to the store to get those few things. Okay, so I already mentioned that. Kind of expensive to start out. That was a little bit of a shocker. Sometimes the foods are hard to find in the store, so you want to give yourself time to plan for that. As far as how I was feeling, I felt great this morning. I mean, I got a good night's sleep. I had a regular kind of breakfast, eggs and spinach and toast. That's, not that abnormal for me for breakfast. For lunch, I had this ridiculously enormous salad. So if you're fearing like I was, that I was going to be hungry on this cleanse, that, you're going to be restricting your food so much that it's going to be like torture, don't worry about that. You get a lot of food. I wish I had really looked into that earlier because I probably would have tackled this cleanse a year or more ago if I wasn't so worried about starving. No starving. I think the biggest things that I've thought about today when it comes to food is I'm definitely missed my coffee. I was really sluggish from about 11 o'clock to 3 o'clock. I missed having my coffee in the morning. I actually missed having my Shakeology in the morning, which gives me extra energy. So by 3 o'clock, I was like dying. I was ready to take a nap. I'm drinking a lot of this, what do you call it? Distilled water with, that was weird, with the mineralized supplement in there. Basically, it just adds back in the minerals and sodium that you need in water to survive. But I think I overdid it a little bit in my jug, and it kind of tasted like salt water. So keep that in mind. Don't put too much of the mineralized in there, or you will be drinking like the ocean. I think what I need to, my biggest focus for tomorrow is just going to be preparing as much as I can today. I am so used to having so many of my meals prepped out from all these years of following the 21-day fix and having everything ready to go, and all I have to do is grab it out of the fridge. This is much more of like real-time cooking, and I'm not used to that. So I feel like I've spent all day focused on this reset and not much else, and I can't afford to do that for the next 21 days. I need to work. So what I'm going to do is tonight, after dinner, I'm going to prep some of my food for tomorrow so that I don't have to deal with that tomorrow, and tackle the day a little more organized. One thing I will say, right, is that it's now 5 o'clock, right? 5 for 5 at 5. And about 4 o'clock, after I did my last round of supplements, there's an option to have a snack. And I took it today because, again, I was feeling super sluggish, and I had my Shakeology as my snack option. And honestly, I was like, zing! Suddenly I had energy again. I was like, hallelujah. So keep that in mind. If you are dying here, right? If you're at work and you're just flatlining on energy, make sure you pack a packet of vegan Shakeology with you. Have it in the afternoon as your snack. It's approved on the plan, and it will help boost that energy back up. I know that they say in the rules that you want to have the snacks only if you feel like you need it to make it through to dinner, and today I definitely felt that way, so I exercised that snack option. I think that's about it for today, guys. I know I've gone like 10 minutes now, so we'll get better at that too. But I think that's all I got for day 1. I'm looking forward to day 2, and I'm already looking forward to day 22. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.